Hi, my name is Sarah Lucia and I'll be teaching your Psychology 150 class this semester. So Psy 150 is general psychology, so it's going to be a very broad overview of basically everything we know about humans and human behavior, and it serves as a foundation for future psychology courses. So if you're a psych major or thinking about potentially being a psych major, this is kind of like your first preliminary dive into the world of psychology. So we're going to do a quick overview of kind of how to navigate this course. So we're going to be using Canvas this semester. So as you open up your Canvas page, there will be some important pages here that you'll want to visit. So the first is going to be your About This Course, which will basically tell you what I just did, and then you can open up the course syllabus page, which will give you a link to both the syllabus and our course calendar. These are really important. Make sure that you look at these and have them available to you kind of all the time. So your course syllabus is kind of like this agreement between the two of us that I'm going to teach the class a certain way and you're going to learn the material a certain way. So all of the course policies are in here, so make sure you read over those. You'll find our grading policy, my late work policies, all of those things, as well as links for your textbook. So in this course, we use a free textbook from OpenStax, so you don't need to buy a textbook for this class. You'll just want to go to the Psychology 2E textbook link, probably bookmark it, and then you can navigate to any page in the textbook. The other thing available on that course schedule page is or on the course syllabus page, is your course calendar. So this is a calendar for the entire semester. It maps out every single thing that you need to do, what you need to turn in, when your tests are. So this is a really, really good tool for you to download and have to reference regularly to make sure that you're keeping on track with the course. Next, we're going to be looking at kind of this first module. So as you complete work, you'll progress through each module, so you have to make sure that you complete every item so that you can unlock access to the next module. So we're going to look at a learning objectives and to-do list page, guided reading notes page, and a quiz page, as well as an additional study page. So your learning objectives and to-do list will look like this for every chapter. It'll have a list of outcomes and then a specific set of things that you need to do for that section. So make sure that you do each of those things, and you'll find them within that module. So the first thing you'll have for each chapter is guided reading notes. This one can be completed in a variety of ways. So if you have a Windows computer, you can use the Word desktop app to complete them. If you have a tablet or some sort of other device and you want to kind of fill in the blanks by hand for your notes, there's a version for that. You can also print out the notes, or you can complete the notes directly in Canvas using the annotation submission type. If you have questions about any of these, please reach out to me for clarification on those. Make sure if you're scanning completed work that you're using a good app so that your images come across clear. Then you'll have a quiz each week, maybe some assignments, and finally there's an additional study materials section. So this is where you can go to find, additional study things. These aren't for a grade, they're just for you and your own betterment.